Let's dive into installing server-side tracking using Claude Desktop with Tracklutions. Hey there, I am Manisha Mistry, the Technical Director at Measure U. Most times when you install server-side tracking, it involves GTM, setting up tags, triggers, and variables. Tracklutions has changed the game on that as it really is done through their user interface. That said, they just made it better, as now using Claude Desktop, Claude Desktop and the chat interface and their MCP server, you can set up server-side tracking using chat. I'm going to walk you through the exact steps in this video and how you can do it just using chat and a few times interacting with the backend of your website. It is pretty quick and easy, and we're going to do it live together. So let's dive in. Alrighty, so to kick off, we have a couple of websites open. We have our Tracklutions dashboard open. As you can see, we do have one client created in here, container created. We also have our company created. We have our backend of our Profit School website. We have their webpage. They have their webpage open for AI and Tracklutions MCP server, which I'm going to show you how to install in a hot minute. I have Cloudways open in case I need to purge cache. Unfortunately, the Profit School website is just one of those websites that I have to purge cache a lot when I'm introducing tracking. So first, let's set up this MCP server. And this is not one of those 15-minute installs, guys. All you're going to do is you're going to come over to your Claude. You're going to go to Customize. You're going to scroll all the way down to Connectors. You're going to click the Add button at the top right. Then you're going to click Add a Custom Connector. You're going to, in the name, you're just going to come over here. I'm literally just going to copy and paste the word Tracklutions, guys. Then I'm going to highlight this text over here. I'm going to go copy and I'm going to paste it in here. I'm going to go add. Then what it's going to do is it's going to show up in the list and you're going to hit connect. It's going to pop in the browser. You're going to authenticate and you're done. This should take you no more than 2 minutes to set up. Now that we're set up, we're going to make the left bar go away. I'm going to go grab a prompt that I have pre-typed. And don't worry, we will definitely share this prompt with you guys, and it's going to walk me through setting up my tracking. So here we go, guys. I popped the prompt in, and we are just going to let Claude do its thing, and it is thinking. Now, one of the tools I really like in Tracklutions is their Scout website tool. So I'm actually going to, it's going to actually ask me for my website. So I'm actually going to go in here. I'm going to just grab this website, copy, go back here. So it's to get started. What's your website? Here you go. It's profitschool.com. Hasn't asked me any other questions yet, so let's just answer the questions. Now, while it's doing this, I could be on my other screen answering emails, Slack messages, maybe working on like a local issue report or something like that. And that's a great thing of Tracklutions MCP server. And on top of that, it doesn't require this long technical setup. I know next month we're going to talk about using Claude Code and dive into specifically how you can install with a single prompt, which is awesome. But some of us don't want to go down that technical route, which I fully respect and understand. So I want to show you how you can do this in chat. So it's actually asking based on your platform. See, it figured out it was WooCommerce. And that's the great thing. The Scout website tool is actually going to go figure out what the site is built on. In this case, it's WooCommerce. So it's telling me I can use the WooCommerce plugin. That said, if it was Shopify, I could use their Shopify app. And if it was custom, it would honestly tell me I could use manual code snippet or GTM, and it would walk me through the steps. So it's asking me, what do you want to use? And do you already have a Tracklutions account? So one, we're going to use the plugin for sure, just because I really like their plugin. And two, yes, it is under Manisha at measureholdings.com. And we're going to let it run. So here we have, it's running. And we're just going to let it run. And it's really great because it does a great job of just kind of listing the containers out, figuring what it needs to set up. And I could be multitasking here. As an agency owner, I know multitasking is a huge thing for us. So it's super helpful if you can multitask. And this allows you to do that. So you're not just stuck in there doing the setup. You can literally just kick it off and walk away or attend a client meeting and do this in the background. Okay, so it's saying I found the account. I'll run a dry run. It's doing a dry run. It's checking for a new container. Okay, so it's saying it's going to reuse my existing account. Perfect. Existing company. Perfect. Create a new container. Yes. Calculate the base. Perfect. Should I go ahead? Yes. That's all I had to say, guys. And it's going to go create the container under the company, calculate the baseline score for a new container, just Tracklutions internal readiness check, and then it's going to come back to me with what I need to do on the site. So I'm literally hands off my keyboard, letting it run. It's creating a container in here. So I'll prove it to you guys. There's one container in here. You can see that right on the screen. Well, it's saying, okay, tracking ID. I'll do a save the WooCommerce plugin as your installation method. Okay, so it knows I'm going to do the WooCommerce plugin. Now, what's it going to end up doing? It's going to give me a link to exactly where I need to go in Tracklutions. I do need to go install the plugin on my site. If you were doing the Claude code method, it would honestly install code for you. In this case, we're going to do the plugin just because there's some cases where clients will want you to do the plugin. So now I can actually click this link and it's going to open up here. So then I'm going to go to installation and I'm going to pick WooCommerce plugin and it's giving me the information here. You download this, you come over to plugins, you go in here, down here, you go add a plugin. Then you're going to go upload a plugin. In my case, I already have it uploaded, so I'm going to go install plugins. And I'm just going to scroll down to it. So I'm just going to scroll down to the plugin. Scroll, scroll, scroll. We're just scrolling slowly. Okay, so here I am. And it's going to tell me right here exactly what I need to put in my site. So I need this. So I can basically just grab this and put this in here. And this is also in my tracking right here. It's right here. So I grab this. I can pop this in here and I'm going to hit save. So I'm just letting this save. The links do expire. That's fine. Take your time. I'll wait. When you install the plugin, trigger at least one page view. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pop into incognito. I'm going to go visit profitschool.com. Now I do have Cloudways open in case I need to trigger purge, because I've had to purge cache on the site a few times when I'm setting up new tracking, but I'm going to say done. Okay, so now it's going to go verify stuff for me. I'll check what's arrived. I'll do a verification. And these are all tools Tracklution's built into their MCP server. So this is all custom built because they know the challenges their clients have had, and it's going to do that for you. Great news. The plugin is working. Perfect. As you can see, it's set up. This is exactly as expected. So the handoff to you, trigger one purchase. Now, I don't think I can do a purchase on this site. I'm going to try, but we're always playing with this site, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if we still have products on here, but let's kind of scout around together. How about that? How about we do it? So join the free challenge. Let's see where this goes. Okay. As you can see, there's something here. I'm going to go join the free challenge. I might have to do this when I'm logged in. So I'm actually going to grab this, come into here. I'm logged in and it might give me the ability to use our test funnel and stuff. I'm just going to see. Let me see what I got here. Yeah, so I can't do a complete purchase. I did trigger potentially an add to cart, but I do know that we haven't set those up. So unfortunately, I can't trigger a purchase. But if I was able to trigger a purchase, then I could tell it, hey, I'll rerun the check. And once the purchase shows up, we'll move to connecting ad platforms. So I'm going to actually tell it, I can't trigger a purchase as I don't have a coupon code. Let's just see what it says. I do know that, I was hoping to trigger a purchase. Unfortunately, I can't pick a payment method here. Sometimes our site does give us the ability to use our test gateway, but it's not set up for the site. So no problem. Good news is you don't actually need to spend money to generate a purchase. Okay. Take a coupon. I don't have a coupon. Turn payment off. Just wait for a real customer. I think we're going to have to wait for a real customer here. Maybe one of you guys can go to the cart while I'm live here. And for now, I'm actually not going to trigger a purchase. So let's skip that. Skip the test purchase. Test purchase for now. In some cases, I do recommend getting a coupon code. Right now, I don't want to go create a coupon code. Oh, wait. It did zero it out. Let me try this now. I didn't think it would zero it out, but let me try this, guys. It zeroed it out. Let's see. I'm not going to fill in that. I'm going to do that and do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go yes. Let's see if it triggers a purchase. I didn't know it would totally trigger it, totally add the coupon code to zero it out. Oh, I triggered a purchase, guys. Hold on here. I'm actually going to say I did it. I triggered a purchase. I didn't think I could do that. I learn something new every day. So it's doing a re-verify to see if the purchase is fired. I'm actually going to hop in here, refresh, and see what fired in here, just because I'm a little curious, George. Let's see. I got an add to cart. I wonder if my purchase came through. Sometimes I can see add to carts and initiate checkouts. Saying good progress, a lot showing add to cart, initiate checkout. Let me do a recheck for a purchase. I actually don't know if we have the purchase firing on the site. We play with this tracking. I'm going to say every single day I am taking down and redoing this tracking. So I would not be surprised if I've messed up something in the WooCommerce setup. Still no purchase. That's fine, but we're seeing an initial check. So there you go. It'll do a final check for purchase. I don't think it's going to see a purchase because the way it works with FunnelKit is you actually have to set up that purchase. And I don't think I've set that up yet in FunnelKit to send it over. which is fine. Okay, so that's fine. We're good there. Couple of common things, that's fine. Okay, in WooCommerce orders, that's fine. Yeah, I'm guessing the order didn't place properly because we honestly haven't checked this site out in a while, guys. So, okay, yeah, there you go. It's not even completed. So that's why. So if I was to complete this, it would finish off it. We're not going to do that. So there you have it. Server-side tracking is set up. You literally just did that in a chat. That's all you had to do. And I'm going to say, I'm actually going to come in here and let me just see if I can just do this and go completed. And I'm going to go update. I'm not sure if that will force it on that end. It may not because there we go. Let's see what happened here. Let's keep an eye on here. It may not come through. It may come through. We'll give it a minute to kind of propagate through to see what happens. We definitely should fix that on our site, that it makes those orders properly. But hey, you know what? This site is our test site. So I'm going to say the order wasn't in completed status. Completed status. I just updated it to completed. So we're just giving it a second to think here. As you can see, I'm just going to double check under orders. It is under completed now. So it's checking that. It'll re-verify for the purchase. Like I said, we play with this account so much. So sometimes it will actually complete it and sometimes it won't. So 3 minutes ago, and yeah, that's fine. It'll do one more check. It may not come through just because it'll take a few minutes. It has to propagate through all the systems. Yeah, it hasn't come through yet, so that's fine. But there you have it. As you can see, I went from a quick prompt asking me a couple of questions to server-side tracking set up for me. And now I can honestly go through and connect any apps I want. And when these events come through, they will flow through. So like if I was to want to send the initiate checkout to Facebook, all I would have to do is simply connect Facebook and it would flow through and I wouldn't have to do any setups. And I covered that in the last Tracklutions video that I taught last month. So we'll link that below in the description. So there you have it. That was me setting up server-side tracking using Claude Desktop. It doesn't require tons of technical setup. It is installing Claude Desktop, which I will link in the description below. It's simply signing up for Tracklutions on their website and you're good to go. Then you can simply give it your client's website. It will scout the site. It will set up the container for you, and it will also verify data is flowing. You just need to install the plugin with your client, or if you have access to the site, install it. Now, stay tuned because next month we're going to install tracking with Claude Code and Tracklutions NPM package. That means that it will take care of putting everything in the code. So this is step 1, getting comfortable with your MCP server, and step 2 is then using Claude Code and leveling up to doing it using one prompt and getting your whole tracking set up. I can't wait to show you guys that next month and show you how you can set up server-side tracking in Claude Code.